السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. معكم مستر علاء محي. إن شاء الله النهاردة هنعمل ريفيجن كده سريع على المنهج بتاعنا، الجزء الخاص بالامتحان التجريبي. إن شاء الله تكون ريفيجن مفيدة ليكم بإذن الله. Question number 1. If we have AB vector equal 3i plus 3j and BC vector equals j, then find the norm of AC. To find the norm of AC, first to find AC vector. AC vector equals, from drawing, if you draw the triangle ABC, represent AB vector and BC vector and AC vector. زي ما احنا اتفقنا AB vector plus BC vector equals AC vector. Therefore, AC vector equals AB vector plus BC vector. Now we add the first term اللي هي I plus I and J plus J. Therefore, AC vector equals what? If we add 3I plus BC vector without I, then we add 0. 3 plus 0 equals what? Equals 3. Therefore, 3 in the direction of I plus, we add J. 3 plus BC vector equals J, 1J. Therefore, 3 plus 1 equals 4. 4j. Therefore, how to find the norm of AC? The norm of AC vector equals square root of 3 power 2, 9 plus 4 power 2, 16. The result will be 5 units. Example number 2. If the matrix 1, x2 and negative 1, xy, 5 equals 1, negative 3, 2, negative 1, negative 15, 5. Find the value of x and y in ordered pair. The first matrix equals second matrix, then each element of the first equals its corresponding in the other. Therefore, x equals negative 3, because x lie its position in first row and second column. What's the element which lie in the first row and second column in the second matrix? Equals negative 3. Therefore, x equals negative 3. And xy equals what? The value of xy will be negative 15. Why? Because negative 15 lie in the corresponding element of xy. Then x equals negative 3. Negative 3y equals negative 15, and y equals negative 15 over negative 3. The result will be 5. Then y equals 5. And the ordered pair can be written in the form. The result will be negative 3 and negative 3 and 5. This is the result. Example number 3. If the norm of F1 equals 6 Newton and the norm of F2 equals 4 Newtons and F1 perpendicular to F2, find the norm of the resultant of the two forces. If we have two forces and the two forces are perpendicular, therefore R is the resultant of the two forces, equals square root of F1 power 2 plus F2 power 2. And the value of F1 equals 6 power 2 equals 36 plus 4 power 2 equals 16, and the resultant will be 2 root 13. It's a rule. If the two forces are perpendicular, therefore its resultant will be the first force power 2 plus second force power 2. Example number 3. طبعا هنا 2 root 13 Newton. Example number 4. Geometry. If D is the midpoint of the triangle of BC and E is the midpoint of AD, then AB plus AC equals what? How to find the value of AB vector and AC vector? First, in the triangle ABD, in the triangle ABD, ABD, let's find the value of AB vector. AB vector equals AD vector plus DB vector. AB equals AD vector plus DB vector. And in the triangle ADC, how to find the value of AC vector? AC vector equals, we start with A and write AD vector plus what? Plus DC vector. DC vector. Okay? Then if we add the two equations, AB plus AC equals AB plus AC equals AD plus AD equals 2AD, and DB vector and DC vectors are equals in magnitude, and in opposite direction, then cancel them together. Cancel. If we have two vectors are equal in magnitude and in opposite direction, there are its resultant equals 0. Therefore, the two vectors are cancel them. Then the result will be 2AD vectors. 2AD vector. Okay. From the top of the lighthouse, 80 meter high, Trig lesson 4, the angles of elevation and depression. If the measure of the angle of depression of the fixed target on the sea level equals 80, then the distance between the fixed target and the top of the lighthouse to the nearest meter. If we draw the lighthouse, its height equals 80, and if the fixed target point here, draw the distance between the fixed point and the bottom of the lighthouse, and we draw the distance between the position of the person and the fixed target point. The first point A and the bottom of the lighthouse B, and the fixed target equals C. Now the angles of depression, equals 80. Then we draw the line segment, and this angle represents the angle of depression. And angle C equals angle DAC, alternate angles. Therefore, C equals 80. Measure of angle C equals 80. Now, what the required? The required is the distance between what? The fixed target point, this point C, and the top of the lighthouse, and A. Now the required distance is AC. How to find AC? AC is the required. To find AC, we can use the sign, the relation between the opposite of angle C and the adjacent to and the hypotenuse. The opposite to angle C and what? And the hypotenuse. Therefore, sine C equals, since sine angle C equals opposite over hypotenuse, AB over AC. Now sine 80 equals AB 80 over AC. يبقى هنا هقول له sin 80 equals AB over AC. The required is AC. How to find AC? We can divide 80, the value of AB equals 80 over what? Over 10 over sine 80. The result will be approximately to the nearest meter. We find the result will be 81 meter. خلي بالنا هنا هو طلب ايه؟ طلب الديستنس between الفيكسد بوينت and the top of the house. كل كان على طول متعود يطلب ال distance between the fixed point and what and the bottom of the lighthouse. لكن هنا غير لي ال required، طلب مني الايه؟ the length of the hypotenuse. يبقى اجيبه عادي جدا، عشان كده استخدمنا الساين هنا. تمام؟ يبقى result will be 81. example number 6 تراكمي شويه. The intercepted negative part of y-axis by straight line 2x minus 3y minus 6 equals 0 equals what? The intercepted part of y-axis equals intercepted part denoted by the symbol L equals absolute value of what? Of negative c term in the equation over the coefficient of what? Coefficient of y. Negative c over coefficient of y. And the equation 2x. What's the value of c? The value of c in the equation equals negative 6. Therefore, negative 6. We can write it positive 6 over what? What's the coefficient of y in the equation? Negative 3. Negative 6 over negative 3. And the result will be 6 over negative 3 negative 2, and its absolute value equals 2. ونوضح يا جماعة هنا السي هنا بكام؟ بنيجاتيف 6 والكوفيشن اوف واي بكام؟ بنيجاتيف 3. يبقى كان في رول كنا بنجيب بيها الانترسبتد بارت اوف واي اكسس. الانترسبتد بارت اوف واي اكسس يعني لو الستريت لاين مرسوم بالشكل ده، تمام؟ ستريت لاين اهو مرسوم كده مثلا، يبقى هنا هو عايز اللينس اللي هي الانترسبتد بارت اوف واي اكسس، الجزء ده، تمام؟ كان ممكن ليه رول بجيبها بسهوله جدا اللي هي نيجاتيف absolute term, the absolute value of negative absolute term over coefficient of y, تمام؟ to find the absolute value. Therefore the result will be 2. Example number 7. If a vector k and k3 and b vector equals 2k and 5k minus 3, then find the value of k which makes the two vectors are parallel. If the two vectors are parallel, if a vector parallel to b vector, a vector parallel to b vector, therefore m1 of the first vector equals m2 of the second vector, or tan theta 1 equals tan theta 2. Therefore y1 over y2, since a vector parallel to b vector, y1 over y2 equals y1 over x1 equals y2 over x2, or we can write y1 x2. ممكن اكتبها بطريقة تانية لو عملت السيزر هنا لان هي ممكن تيجي لي في التشويسز واحده منهم تكون موجوده وانا اختارها عادي جدا. يبقى انا لو عملت السيزر هنا هلاقي ايه؟ هلاقي ان y1 x2 minus x1 y2 equals 0. حضرتك هتختار اي رول تشتغل بيها، مفيش مشكله خالص. تمام. طيب خلينا نشتغل بالرول الاصليه اللي هي اهي معانا. يلا بينا نعوض. y1 over x1 the coordinates will be y1 over x1 يبقى k هنا plus 3 over k equals y2 over x2 5k minus 3 over 2k. طبعا هنا هنعمل السيزر عادي جدا، مفيش اي مشكله. 5k times k equals 5k باور 2 minus 3k equals 2k باور 2 plus 6k. ممكن نخلي الايكويشن كلها equal 0 عادي جدا. (5k minus 2k equal 3k باور 2) negative 3k minus 6k will be 9k. كل ده equals 0. طيب تمام، نعمل ايه؟ حد يقول لي equals 0 عشان انا ممكن اعمل هنا divide 3. يبقى هتطلع الايكويشن k باور 2 minus 3k equals 0. طيب ممكن ناخد هنا 3 ال kh سيف، يبقى k bracket k minus 3 equals 0. therefore k equals 0 or k minus 3 equals 0. therefore the value of k equals 3. يبقى هنا ال k هتطلع معانا بكام؟ ال k طلعت معانا ب 3. هو هنا قال لي find one value of the two values.